Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we love to talk about movies. Welcome especially if you're new. If you enjoy talking about movies and staying up to speed on what's in theaters and what's worth checking out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a review. Alright, with that we're going to get into today's review, which is for The Woman King. I just got back from seeing it at the theater, so let's dive on in. So in this movie, in the 1800s, a group of all-female warriors protects the African kingdom of Dahomey with skills and fierceness unlike anything the world has ever seen. Faced with a new threat, General Naniska trains the next generation of recruits to fight against a foreign enemy that's determined to destroy their way of life. So we're just going to talk to 5 points on this movie, 5 points that stood out, and then I'll wrap things up with a kind of final grade for the movie. So first and foremost, what I really liked about this film was the emotion that it had. I was definitely expecting it to be more of an action film, which it is, but there is a lot of heartfelt emotion there throughout the film, but definitely in the second and the third act especially. So I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything like that, but yeah, that was just really good to see. It was, in from the characters and that sort of a thing. So the second thing that I really liked about the film was the action. It's not like the best action I've ever seen, but it was really good. And the main thing that I liked about it was the not only was it like shot well, but all the actors put in the effort to make it look like they were actually these warriors. So I bought into the fact that they were doing the things I was seeing on screen. And yeah, that's a credit to the stunt coordinators, but also a credit to the actors and actresses for putting in that work to get into shape and just look the part. The third thing that I want to talk to is the acting, and I thought everybody brought their A game, especially Viola Davis, but yeah, throughout the whole movie, especially one moment in there where you can see the emotion pouring out of one of these characters, and I was blown away in that moment just seeing that on screen. The next thing that I like, this is point number 4. It was interesting kind of going through it. It felt sort of familiar as far as it felt like some things that we've seen before for like typical war movies, or what it kind of reminded me of a bit was Band of Brothers, where it starts off and you've got the new recruits and you got kind of training sequences and stuff like that. But I really like those sort of things, and I thought this was definitely a fresh take on that. So while it felt familiar, it was also definitely very different. And then the last thing that I enjoyed about the film was like the editing and how the story was laid out. Especially so they start the film off with an action sequence, and it really gets you into like, yeah, seeing that you immediately buy in that this is a tribe of warriors, and these people are trained for that, and they're very capable. So I think it was great to start off with that and establish it, but then it is a while before we actually get another action scene. So like, and it doesn't overdo it on the action either. There's surprisingly less action than I thought there would be, but it was the right amount. It was a really good balance between the action and the drama and the story. So I think that's a credit to both the editing and the story and how it was written. So those are my kind of 5 main takeaways from the film, the 5 things that stood out. Overall, I think this is a great film. I give this a letter grade of an A, and it's one that I highly recommend. I think everybody should go see it. It's, yeah, definitely worth the watch in my opinion. I think this will definitely be an awards contender for several different categories, but I imagine Viola Davis especially is going to get nominated for an acting an acting nomination. But yeah, overall I think I'll be surprised if this doesn't get several nominations come award season. It was just overall a solid movie all around. I can't think of like any negative thing to say about it. I think every aspect of the film was at least good, and several parts were really good or great. So overall, that makes just a great film. And yeah, if you've had a chance to see it, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next review.